Okay, tough loss, obviously. That goes without saying. I thought Arizona State did a really nice job tonight against us. I thought they did a very nice job stopping our run game. You know, something we've been really good at is converting on third downs. We struggled there, and we struggled getting off the field on defense. So when those things are happening and you're playing a quality opponent like they are, it's going to be difficult. We made it difficult on ourselves. So we have to own it, which we will, all of us, starting with me and our staff and our players. And we have to find a way to get better and learn from it and continue to move on, and that's what I'll do. The one thing I do appreciate about our team is I think they've got tremendous heart and tremendous fight, but that wasn't enough tonight, and we fell short. So once again, our hats off to Arizona State and the way they played, and we've got to find a way to rebound, and we will. So.
James Allen, AMA 30. Can you talk about the defense tonight? Could it be that the fact that Miles Jack is not playing and you lose, you have so many people that are missing on defense? Could that have contributed to tonight's loss?
Well, our defense actually played well for most of the game. You know, I think that as the game went on, you know, we had some struggles. You know, you don't like to blame injuries for performance, but you know, the fact that you're losing, you've lost 3 quality starters. You know, some of the best players in the country. That's going to affect you. You know, Miles backup, Jayon Brown didn't play tonight. Marcus Rios spent 3 nights in the hospital. Met us at the hotel last night, and you know, tried to give it a go tonight. So you know, we're a few men down, but we're not going to ever try to allow that to enter into the equation as an excuse. You know, we just got to find a way to get it done, and that's going to be our attitude moving forward. But you know, there's no doubt that you know, when your starting corner doesn't practice all week because he's in the hospital getting an IV drip for 3 nights, it's going to have its consequences, and unfortunately, those things have added up on us. But we've got to find a way to move through it, and we will. We will. These are high character, tough, competitive young men, and they'll keep fighting.
Coach, can you talk about the final quarter execution and the costly mistake that you guys had?
Well, you know, it's tough for me to talk about execution without really looking at the film to see exactly what went right and what went wrong. But obviously, we didn't get it done in the 4th quarter. You know, I thought we had a chance there. We kind of got ourselves back in the game, and we didn't get it done.
Jim, can you talk about the decision to hike it out of the back of the end zone? I assume that was intentional.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, you're trying to keep it a 1-possession game, and you would like to do that when you're down 5 rather than 6, but it was really our only option at the time. If you punt from the 5 and you give them field position, you know, we haven't punted the ball exceptionally well this year. We've struggled in that area, and they kick a field goal. Now you're down 9, and it's a 2-possession game. So the decision there was really no decision. You try to keep it a 1-possession game and give your defense field position.
Coach Mora, to your right, you guys were coming off this great win last week. They're coming off Arizona State, a devastating loss. These are 18 to 22-year-old kids. Do you put anything into the equation of emotion and, you know, throughout the course of the week?
I mean, I put everything into the equation. I don't like to use it as an excuse. You know, it's not an easy week for our young men, you know, with, like I said, the injuries, the fact that they just started school. You know, there's a lot of new things happening to them. I think if you go back and you look at our history, we've struggled this week for some reason. And I don't want that to be an excuse. We've got to figure it out, you know, before next year this week. So, but there's a lot of things, you know, there's a lot of things going on, and it doesn't get any easier for us. You know, now we've got 2 Thursday night games, which to me is unbelievable that we're calling these kids student athletes, and yet we're going to force them to miss 6 days of school so they can play 2 football games on Thursday nights in a row. I think it's truly an injustice. Our kids are going to, after the Cal game, they're going to have midterm starting on Monday, and they're going to have gone to class 4 days out of 10. So it's, you know, it's going to be a real grind for us here these next 2 weeks. So we've got to bear down. We've got to manage our emotions. We've got to manage our time. We've got to do the right things. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be real difficult. I have a real problem with the 2 Thursday night games in a row. I think it's a complete injustice to our young men. I don't know whose idea it was, but it's a bad idea.
Jim, was that another night of learning for Josh as he evolves in his career?
Yeah, you know, and I thought he did a good job of showing development through the game. You know, early. I don't want to say he was flustered but he wasn't in sync. And then as the game got going, you know, he found a rhythm there. You know, and I think that it all starts with protection, obviously, and guys getting open. But he seemed to settle down, and he did some good things. And I think it's going to be like that for a little while with the young quarterback. There's going to be some series that you don't like. There's going to be some throws that you don't like. I mean, he regressed a little bit on that throw that he tried to throw, you know, across his body, and you know, I'm not sure. But what I see out of Josh is continual improvement through a game and through a season. And I see a tremendously talented and poised young man who's going to really work hard to maximize his potential. I'm excited about it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.